Alrighty, Boonboomger episode 18. This show is chugging along, it's driving along, and I'm still enjoying it. So, episode 18, we finally have Boon Violet joining the team. He's an official member of the team, it looks like, judging from next week's episode preview. But I said in last week's review, I said that Boon Violet, he's going to have to win me over. He's a mystery so far, and he's still a mystery so far, but his motivation, his whole purpose for fighting in this week's episode that he revealed, it won me over like that. It won me over. I still want to find out what the hell his backstory is about, because this show is an ongoing show for 50 episodes, and we've got like 22 more to go that the writing could fall apart with his backstory. Fingers crossed it doesn't, but he had this moment in the episode. If you've watched the episode and you came to this review, you know what I'm talking about. It's the episode when he finds out that he's got a childhood friend that's still on Earth, and he started a family, and he has this line. It's sort of like the Vegeta moment in the Tournament of Power where he says, "Screw Ultra Instinct, I'll find a way on my own to get stronger." He says, "I don't care about the people on Earth, I care about one person on Earth and his family, and because I know that person, I'll do whatever it takes to protect them." And I really like that moment. Now, of course, he's probably going to open up to the other Boonboomgers and the other people on Earth and probably want to protect them, but this childhood friend and his family, that's his purpose for protecting people on Earth. Now, Boon Violet, his past is still kind of a mystery, because we found out that he's got this trading card of a race car driver or F1 driver, and he wore purple as well, so this might be a childhood hero of the character. But we also find out that Boon Violet went out into space all those years ago, and I joked about it on Tokutonic. I said that Yondu picked him up, and that's why he went out into space for 10 years. It is literally Guardians of the Galaxy with what happened where aliens discover him and he just disappeared into space for like 10 plus years. Now, why he was in space, he was just moping around in there, so I guess that he lost his friends, or not his friends, his family or something like that, because he says like there's no one who can clean him up and stuff like that. So I guess that he got discovered, and then he went out into space and started having space adventures. I'm really hoping we get to explore on what Boon Violet did out in space all those years ago, like what jobs did he take up, how did he get the way he is, because it looks like that he's aware of the Hashiriyans, and when he was working with them, he said that he can't really blow his cover, because that way he can't get closer to them. So again, the Hashiriyans being this Yakuza space mob is something that's still a mystery as well that we need to uncover as well, which... Speaking of mystery, end of the episode, you had a Shirabe. She was talking to, I guess, whoever's in charge of her, saying, "Oh, Boon Violet has now joined the team. He disappeared 10 years ago, but that's still a mystery. We're trying to uncover that." So she's talking to someone who is a mystery as well. Probably her higher-ups, but seeing how she's a cop working for the authorities, then is there someone up there that's going to be a bigger threat out there? What if she's the double agent and she's working for the Hashiriyans? That'd be crazy as well. No, that wouldn't make any sense, because she had no idea about aliens and stuff as well at the start of the show. Scrap that idea. She probably works with some government official. But we had some really cool fight scenes in this episode as well. Like, you had a showdown between Boon Violet and Boon Red, because, you know, they sort of blackmailed Boon Violet at the start of the episode, the Team Rocket trio, where they stole his trading card and they said, "Hey, you have to do this job for us, take out the Boonboomgers." And we had this fight between Boon Red and Boon Violet. Also, we find out that Itasha, the pink one, she's apparently like a thief, a pickpocketer that she used to be before she like rode with gangsters. So that's an interesting fact we learn about them, which again, Team Rocket Trio, I always love. They literally had a blasting off moment at the end of the episode where they said, "See you next week," doing that 4-4 break, which I like that. I like how they had that 4-4 break in the episode where they're like, "Oh, we'll see you next week," and then they literally were blasting off again. I feel like the Team Rocket Trio, and I didn't expand upon it in my last review, they're such like a lovable goofballs that I freaking love. Like, give me figures of these guys and I will buy them. They probably are out there. I think they did release them, but give me figures of these characters. I do like them because the chemistry they all have. I know they're all like people in suits, but it's the voice performance you get from everyone here that works really well. Like last week's episode when Yarika was modded, and then they started like comforting Yarika, they're a little family, like a little Yakuza family that I really do like. But going back to the whole fight between Boon Red and Boon Violet, really cool fight. I really enjoyed it. They revived the sword enemy, but again, he wasn't really destroyed. He's one of those monsters, I guess they can keep making big again because, you know, they can put the key in the sword. But one thing I really did enjoy is the fight scene we had when all 6 Rangers came together, and we got our 6 Ranger roll call in this episode, which was really great to see. We got our 6 Ranger roll call, but not only that, we got a really cool fight scene, which something I know I said this at the start of Boonboomger as a joke, where I said, oh, I'm finally glad they're outside again, because, you know, King Oja, they used the green screen. Being with how they film their locations with Boonboomger, with the warehouse and the open roads and stuff like that, I guess I don't know where they're filming this, like I guess sort of like an abandoned airstrip, maybe it kind of looked like-ish, garage area. The fights are cool. I really like the fights in this episode, and they were really entertaining, really great, well choreographed. But then also in the episode, you had the mech fight in this episode where they literally shoved the sword up the bum of the robot, which was silly, wacky fun, but I definitely enjoyed it. Like this show can be serious but also have its fun moments, which I really do enjoy with Boon Kill Robo. So again, this show, it can have its serious moments, it can have its funny moments and still be entertaining. But overall, I really did enjoy this week's episode of Boonboomger. Episode 18 was a lot of fun. We finally have the team coming together. Boon Violet's finally joined the team, and I do wonder what focus episodes are going to give him moving forward and what his chemistry is going to be like with the other Rangers. I'm hoping that we get like a Boon Violet and a Boon Pink focused episode, because I feel like they're like a crazy weird of energy that would go weird together. Like Boon Pink, she's over energetic and stuff like that, very loud here and there. Still a fun character overall, but then you've got Boon Violet, who kind of comes off as the calm, straight guy, the serious business kind of dude. Although Boon Orange is like that as well. He hasn't had too many silly moments here and there. But overall, I really enjoyed this week's episode. Really enjoyed it. Can't wait to see where the show's going to go next, because are we finally going to get to the Grand Prix that they've been teasing for the longest time? I mean, they teased in next week's episode like the Milky Way Cup, so what the heck is that about? Maybe we'll find out next week. Is this like the preliminaries? It's a lot of like the starting races to get into the main races. I don't know, but I'm still enjoying Boonboomger. Like, they've done things like they cut down Rainbow Road. Finally, I got bored of Rainbow Road. They were fun at first to watch, but then they became the same thing over and over again. So now they're finally killing time by getting rid of those scenes. But overall, Boonboomger, still a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go next. So with that said, I will see you guys later. Peace out, take care, and bye.